Hello, in this video we would like to explain to you how to wire the PLC for the start delta control circuit. Okay, this is the PLC device that we want to install on the board, which have 8 inputs and 6 outputs on this PLC device. This PLC device works with 24-volt power, so we must use a 24-volt power supply for this PLC device. The inputs of this PLC device are 24 volts, but the outputs of this PLC 220 volts AC and maximum output is 1 ampere. If you want to use for more currents, you should use a relay board. But for the current lower than 1 ampere, you can connect directly. First, we put it on the board like this, and we from the 24-volt power supply to the PLC uh, to connect the power supply here. And if we connect the power LED will turn on. And if we pull this out, the power LED will be turned off. So we insert the power card in this part. This is the run key, and we connect the programming card from this part. Well, this is how to place the PLC on the board. Now we have to wire the inputs and outputs. Okay, now the inputs are 24 volts, but the outputs it can be 24 volts DC or 220 volts AC. And the model of this PLC device that we used is a relay. So the outputs can be 24 volts DC or 220 volts AC. At the beginning of the work, we must connect the SS pin and of the PLC device to the positive of the power supply. We take a wire that we already wire show. From this part, we connect to the positive side of the 24 volts power supply, and we connect the other end of the wire to the SS of the PLC device. So this wire is connected to the input card of the PLC device, and we should definitely note that the inputs are the PLC device are PNP and NPN. Here we connect SS to the PLC positive of the power supply, which must be connected from the PLC input card to the base 1 of the inputs, and the base 2 of the inputs must be connected to 0 volts of the power supply. So now we have to connect the input card of the PLC device to the base 1 of the inputs here. So now we connect the end of the wire to the first input X0, and we connect the other end of the wire to the base of the stop input. We connect another wire to the X1 base of the PLC device here. And we connect the other end of the wire to the base of the start input. Now we connect both of the second pins of the inputs are connected to 0 volts of the power supply. So we connect both the second pin of the inputs together. Yeah. And connect it here. Now we connect both the second pins of the inputs to 0 volts of the power supply. connected from here to the here. I'm sorry, here. Now, if we connect the electricity, as you can see on the PLC device, the X0 input LED is turned on because it is connected to the stop input pin. Now, if we press the push button stop, the LED will turn off, and when we release it, it will turn on. Now input X1 is connected to push button start. When we press it, it turns on, and when we release it, it turns off. That there is a program inside the PLC device because the output LED are turned on, where the output are located in the lower part and the input are located in the upper part. For PLC outputs, we need to connect the wire from the fast control to pin C0 of the output card, which is located in this section. And we connect one end of the wire to Y0 of the PLC device and connect the other end of the wire to A1 conductor. When you use a PLC, we no longer need to normally open, normally close the bases that are on the conductor device. We connect one end of the wire again to Y1 of the PLC device. And we connect the other end of the wire to A1 of the second conductor of the delta conductor, which are star delta conductors that must be connected separately to the PLC and comment each of them using the program that we put it in the PLC. We connect one end of the wire again to Y2 of the PLC and connect the other end of the wire to A1 of the third start conductor. Now we connect the electricity on of the board. Now inside the PLC there is a program to start the motor in start delta from. Now we have activate the input. First the main conductor R and star are activate. After 5 seconds the main conductor and delta are activate. Now if we activate the stop input, all 3 conductors will be deactivated. If you activate it and activate the stop input before the delta conductor is activated, the conductors will be deactivated. Now the program on this device, in order to change the program, we need to connect the card. This is the program card we install it on the PLC device, and we connect the other of this cable to the laptop and transfer the device programs through the PLC software. In the following, we are going to program and execute many projects with this PLC device. We explain the device and other equipment such as the sensor and other elements on the board. We use these two inputs to command the PLC device, and by using the key on the PLC device, we can stop and hold program. Well, this was the way of wiring the PLC device that we implement on this board. If you have, you can ask them in the comments. Thank you for watching this video.